Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of my second career mode in Rise of Light. Today I'm hoping to continue the career mode of Robert Cross as we can hopefully survive longer than Teddy Bishop in our Nieuport 11. I'm going to jump over to Pat Wilson's campaign generator here. Oh, actually before I do, one quick note, I actually made a custom skin for our little plane here. Can see it a little bit on the side there. It's kind of a reference to an old stream group I used to be a part of called the Innuendo Squad, where our main logo was a rooster, so I figured I'd probably pay a little bit of homage to that. I think it's kind of cool, actually. I'm actually rather proud of it. But, I don't know, I guess my art skills are a little bit limited, so either way. Jumping over to campaign generator. Alright, let's just jump into... So, where we left off last time, Corporal Robert Cross, 1 mission, one victory. That's pretty much par for the course of what Teddy Bishop had, so we'll hope, beyond all hope, that we can do better. And by that I mean not get destroyed by flak. Last time too, I have, remember I mentioned that I have a few friends that I put in here to act as AI pilots, as, you know, meaningless as I suppose that really is, because it doesn't represent the real flying skill. I don't know, a little fun for me. Daraboo, good friend of mine, got 1 kill himself. Cad, who's actually my brother, nothing, so screw him. I actually talked to Daraboo about this in between episodes here, and he was a little bit surprised because he thinks that would be better than his actual piloting skill on Rise of Light, which, I don't know, he's pretty good, I suppose. He was not amazing, I guess, but neither am I. Who is? So let's, I don't think there's anything else we really need to update. I think we could just jump straight in. New mission. Next day, probably. Oh, simple. Nice and easy. Short little patrol. That's good, actually. I don't actually have enough, or have all that much time to record this morning. So, one quick, simple little mission. Patrolling over Verdun. Works for me. So, it looks like we're leaving at 1300, which is 1 o'clock p.m. Easy enough. This mission's taking place on... I guess that's January the 7th. I started as early war as possible, so this is a few days later from our last one. I'm guessing maybe bad weather or something probably got in the way of things. Pilot selection, let's just make sure that we have a few of our friends in here. Okay, so we have a second, I think it's a second lieutenant. We have a second lieutenant in here, which I don't actually want that one, so I'm going to pull that one out and put B in. See how well she does. And by she, I mean he, of course. Wink, wink. Let's see, I think we should leave it at that. I don't want to change it to the rosters too much from what the generator gives me. So, just taking quick look-sees here. I think that's pretty much it. 70% fuel works for me. We're not going all that far. Just patrolling near the border. Simple, simple. Okay, accept mission. Switch back over to ROF here. Bam. Mission. Patrol. There you go. And here we are back in, looking at the the map over very brief loading screen here. Let's just jump over the hangar. Aha! Oh, that's right. I forgot to change my actual skin in the campaign generator. Well, I can change it here. Let's go pick my skin. Okay, because I want to fly my personal skin. So I think it's snazzy. Back to mission. Nothing really special else to see here, so let's just start this puppy up. I'll go. Okay. P to get going here. Center track IR. Pull my view back a bit. Oh, getting a little laggy there. Just so make sure to full. Start the engine. Where the heck is... I'm hearing other plane sounds here. No. Engine stalled. Do it again. Oh, there they are. I don't want to get left behind like I did last time. Start, engine, start. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're up. Good, good. Fiddle with my mixture a smidge. So, off camera between episodes, I actually made a small change too. I noticed that the Nieuport actually climbed a lot more than most other planes. At least, I don't know, it seemed that way to me. And of course, that is typical for planes of this era. In general, they always pretty much were in a constant climb, at least to a small degree. That's if you were to leave the controls at neutral. And that's something that I already changed in the actual control settings of the game for all planes, but it seems that the Nieuport had a particularly high climb rate at base, so I was actually able to go back into it, and specifically for this plane, basically I've made it so that the nose is constantly pushed down a little bit, so I can sit with the stick at neutral, and it will be less. It'll pull up less. In fact, right now it pulls a little bit down, but I'll never be able to get it perfect just because the rate in which your nose climbs or descends is based on a lot of things like airspeed, your altitude for air density, and all that kind of jazz. So pretty much I'll never get it perfect, but right now it's pretty close. And I did a little bit of testing off screen too, and just flew around, and I like it a lot better. And so I think that hopefully it should improve my flight quite a lot. Especially for those times when I'm trying to manage my map while I'm mid-flight, and I can leave the controls for a little bit without completely spinning out. I've noticed that when I was trying to do the navigation, there's some cuts in between, so you guys didn't actually see my navigation stuff, but whenever I left it alone to reference my map, it would always just kind of put me into a bit of a, not a spin, but a constant turn, and it was rather difficult to know what direction I was going, especially since I don't have a compass. I was going mostly based off of landmarks and the sun to know which direction I was headed. So at this point, for the our squadron, 4 people, it's pretty good for a little patrol. The one person just in front of us here is B, one of the friend AI pilots that I put in the game, and hopefully she'll survive, maybe even get some kills. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure she'd appreciate that, or like that. But we'll have to see. I'm fairly confident that we'll run into some enemies this time. We most usually do on these patrols. But until anything happens, this is mostly just us putting our way to the front lines, which is just up ahead there, so it's really not that far away. We'll be there soon, but in the meantime, I'm going to cut the video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Bringing everybody back in right now. It looks like we were getting close to the front, but we are banking to our right, which leads me to believe that our flight leads has spotted something. I'm kind of cutting the formation a little bit here, which maybe I shouldn't be, but didn't really want to slow down a huge amount. Let's see if we can't find what our lead's looking at here. Because he's definitely changed his course and diverted from what I'm pretty sure is our mission path. From what I understand, we weren't supposed to divert until... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, he's on path. I'm just looking at it now. Looks like we were headed north to a waypoint, and then we were going to be heading straight east until we get to the line, and then we were going to be turning along the line to head west along it and then back. So, alright, never mind. This is actually pretty much the way of things we're supposed to be. I'm also going to fall back a little bit here, because I'm really supposed to be the last one in this formation. While I'm at it too, press F2 to get a nice side view. Yeah. Exterior. Well then, I thought something might have been happening there. Looks like I was wrong. Just as last time, I'll bring you guys back in when something interesting is happening. See you in a bit. Bringing everybody back in. Quick update. We've just gotten to the line, which means we're turning west now to start heading along that. Why are you guys getting ahead of me? To start heading along the front for our patrol. I don't see any enemy planes, but it seems we have some puffs of flak around here. Just following after my squadron here. I managed to fall back in line. Proper formation, sort of. I'm a little lag behind, actually. Whoops. Never perfect, is it? Maybe if our flight lead didn't go at full tilt, then the rest of us would be able to keep up. That's what he should be doing. Let us all know an RPM so we can stick to it. Preferably something that's not at our maximum. There's a lot of harsh banking going on here. I guess this does make sense for our patrol. Well, I don't know, actually. This is quite the bank here. I'm just keeping an eye on them. I don't see any enemy planes. Although it's kind of difficult to keep an eye on my allies here, my squadron, and keep an eye out for planes. They're pulling some pretty funky maneuvers for... That makes me think that there's definitely something about, but I don't see anything. That's pretty much par for the course. I'll just hang in there. Keep up with my squadron until I see otherwise. Unless I see some tracers flying about, or... God knows what else. We're headed further across the lines, which also makes me think that they've spotted something. But again, me with my horrible eyes, apparently, don't see squat. I suppose that these funky maneuvers could just be in avoidance of flak, but that's a little bit strange because I've never seen AI go to such lengths to avoid flak like that before. Like, what are you doing? You're flying like you're avoiding enemies, but I don't see any such enemies. I'm seeing nothing but Nieuports around here. I mean, I'll stay with you, but I think you're crazy. Wait, what's down there? Those are definitely shots being fired at Eindeckers, 2 of them. Let's try and get behind one of them here. Stay with them. Almost had to pull a bit of a hammerhead turn. Oh god. No, no, no. This is a good little fight. Gun jam, damn it. You get the hell off my friend. Pretty sure I had someone on me there too. A conga line of fire. Gun jam again. Not the time to run out of ammo. Come on, go down. Out of ammo already. That guy looks like he's going down. I'm gonna leave him be and speed up a bit, catch up on him, try and get right between his shoulder blades. Maybe take a few pot shots while I get the opportunity. A little bit of blip switch to control my speed. Bit of a lag spike there. I think I might be on my last drum now. Pull up a bit and cut my speed so I don't overshoot him. Let's try and stay on him here. See if we can rack in 2 kills. Oh, jeez. Yep, that's enough for me. I'm heading home for sure. Keep shucking and jiving a bit. Just trying to stay out of his gun sight. Won't be surprised if my engine dies here. I just want to get back across the lines. Live to fight another day. Don't fly in a straight line and make sure that he has a hard time firing at me. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than he is too. He seems to be keeping up fairly well, but I think I do have a bit of speed on him. Even with a damaged engine. And of course I lost my squadron too. But you know, that happens like every day. Hold on a second. I think I might be headed the wrong direction. I am! That's Verdun over there. Damn it, I'm headed towards their lines, not mine. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and get back home. I'm fairly sure that these are the right side of the lines. God, I hope I'm right. Wouldn't really make sense for the Germans to be headed this way, though. I'm just confused. Hold on a moment, let me bust out my map here. I'm fairly confident that I'm... Oh, okay, that looks familiar down there. Okay, I know where I am now. That configuration of rivers tells me that Verdun is this way. Towards the sun, into the light. Oh, the 9-decker's back. Two of them, jeez. Come on, engine, hold out. Took a small navigation detour, but I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going now. Although my engine seems to be having a lot more trouble now. It's spewing a lot of oil. the sun go? Oh, there it is. Okay, and following this river, I should be seeing Verdun soon. Let me just adjust my map here. There is an airfield at Verdun, but I don't really want to land there. If I can, I would like to land back at home base. Okay, so that should be Verdun right there. That town. This is way better, by the way. The stability of the aircraft while I move my map here, because I have to take my hands almost completely off the stick when I go to do that. Are those Eindeckers still on me? Oh yeah, they're still back there. I'm faster than them now, so screw those guys. That is for as long as my engine holds out. But other way, I'm back across our lines, and who knows, if I'm feeling cocky, maybe I'll even turn around to attack those guys, but I probably shouldn't. I'm not doing so hot. 2-on-1 with a crippled aircraft with only 1 drum of ammo left. Alright, fine. I guess it's not the greatest idea for me to fight them. I would have really liked to, though. Okay, so I'll follow this river. Well, they're getting farther and farther back, so I'm going to deem those Eindeckers as a non-issue for now. Things seem to be fairly uneventful at the moment, except for all sorts of marmalade getting thrown in my face. I think I'll cut the video here, and I'll see you guys in a bit once I get back. Once something more interesting happens, anyway. Bringing everybody back in here. I think I managed to navigate my way home. Happy about that one. Thank you, son. You're very useful. So I think that's Lemmes right up there, which means my airfield is just to the other side of it, which I can barely see. Still have marmalade in my face, though. Are those... What the hell? Those Eindeckers are still there. That's super weird. That seems like a bad thing. I might turn it on them in a second here. I don't know, though. With all this marmalade, I don't know if I can see a thing. But I don't feel comfortable landing with those guys still on my butt like that, though. Rather disconcerting, to be honest. One seems to be breaking off, the other still seems to want a piece. And so far, even though maybe I shouldn't be, I think I'm gonna, when I get back, I'm gonna call into command with the... I might claim a victory. Claim it anyway, and we'll see what happens. I think that I pumped quite a few rounds into those guys, so I think that I might have at least successfully taken down one. May not be necessarily what you're supposed to do, but hell. Mr. Robert Cross here is a bit of a scumbag, so he's gonna try and pad his glory a little bit. I kind of just turned myself around here. Where the heck am I? Okay, there's the river. Okay, yep, okay. I know exactly where I am now. That is Lemmes down there. And that is my airfield. I'm going to... It seems that those Eindeckers pulled off. Don't see them anymore. Which is nice. Watch me get strafed right as I decide to land. I'm gonna fly by the tower, check it out, and then see what direction the wind is headed, and then I will try and make my approach. Pulling back on the throttle quite a ways. It's getting a little difficult to see. Thanks, Marmalade. Wind seems pretty... It's blowing in the direction I'm currently headed, but ever so gently. So I think I could probably land from pretty much any direction. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. I'm going to richen up my mixture a little bit here. Just because I feel like we might need it. Also, put a little more throttle into this. We'll turn around and we'll go for our landing. And once we land, well, we'll check on the progress of our friends. I won't wait for them to get back like I did last time. Not actually really quite sure why I did that. But, I did, so. I'm not going to do it this time, though, because don't really need to. Probably coming in a little bit hot. Oh. Bit. Whoopsie. Came in a bit too hot with some damage on the wing there, but I think that I'm okay. Let's switch the engine off here. You actually did good though. I'm actually really surprised that that didn't crap on me. Every time I got oil in the face like that in the past, my engine would die and cut out fairly soon afterwards, but this lasted for at least half the mission like that. Good work, little Nieuport. I'd pat you on the side if I actually had hands in game. I'll pat the side of my chair. We'll say that suffices. Alright, check the exterior. Plane looks to be in some fairly rough shape. There were some holes in that little wing there that got a little crimped. That left wing there, or sorry, that right wing bottom had some holes in it before, but I happened to spin out a smidge, but I still consider this a successful landing. Let's check out our friends. So this is our flight leader. He's still doing a... Ooh, man, he's got some aileron damage there. He saw some fighting, that's for sure. By the looks of the ground, though, and that's... You're still heading north. Dude, head the other way. Fight's over. Go home. That's Verdun right there. You should be heading the other direction. And right here we have another one of our allies still floating about. And another. They still seem to be... They seem to be A-okay still. Or at least everyone except for Flight Lead does. Man, he took some aileron damage, so... Oh well. He'll be okay. By the looks of things. Cutting back to here. I'm just gonna go escape. And I'm going to finish flight. Because my mission is over. For the day. I'm gonna claim one victory of a 9-decker. I think I may have gotten more, but I'm only going to claim the one because that's the only one I'm fairly sure that I got. Again, I do my hand cover thing, so I don't actually see this screen here. Let's just close this sucker down, and let's pop back over to Pat Wilson's campaign generator. And we'll go back to campaign, combat report. Claim, one claim of and Fokker E3. Let's go start debrief. Flew north, went a ways, did thing. Damaged by Robert Cross, damaged by Robert Cross. Damaged by Fokker E3, that bastard. Fokker destroyed, yeah, oh, I got 2. Oh. Oh well. I claimed only 1. Looks like I'll only get the credit for 1. Doesn't, at least from what I can see on here, no one else got any kills, but with all the damage that's shown on our friendly aircrafts there, they obviously saw some meat too, so... Debriefing complete, maybe someone else managed to shoot something down. Nope, looks like I'm the only one credited with a kill. Cool. Mission phones from Lemies. Looks like everybody made it home. Nothing bad happened. No kills for anybody else in the squadron. That's a bit too bad for them, especially since our flight lead took some damage. Oh well, that puts me at 2 missions, 2 victories. I think that's good. And we're still alive, so haha. Take that, Teddy Bishop. Robert Cross is in this to stay, maybe. Maybe with my cocky-est attitude of constantly getting target fixated. Probably not. We'll see. With that, though, I want to thank everybody for watching this episode again, and I'll try and get another episode up as soon as I can, because I'm actually really excited to continue the career of Robert Cross. I'm really liking the Nieuport so far, so I'll see everybody next time, and thank you for watching.